Good evening. Honorable Minister of the Sports, Mahindananda Ludgamage, and his officials. Today our chief guest, FIFA President, Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter, AFC President, Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa, my brothers in football, the President and their entourage from Saudi Arabia, Japan, Korea, Thailand, and Maldives, and FIFA and AFC delegates, Your Excellencies, religious dignitaries, Honorable Member of Parliament and Deputy Minister, Honorable Sarath Veerasekara, and Pradeshi Sabha, Your Worship Mayor of Colombo, Kandy, and Kotte, and the municipal councillors, distinguished service leaders, our partners in football, Cargills, Dialogue, and Ceylon Biscuits, and member of the National Olympic Committee, my colleagues in the FFSL Executive Committee, league presidents and secretaries, and my energetic staff of the FFSL and Friends of Football. Today is the momentous occasion of Sri Lanka football. And to me, personally, since taking office as president of the FFSL in March 2013, my team and I have labored to revive the fortune of football and the visit of my dear friends, the captain of the World Football Community, President of FIFA, Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter. At this point in time, I consider a great honor and encouragement to our nation. Joining him is another passionate football leader, Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa, the President of Asian Football Confederation. The galaxy of football leaders from friendly Asian nations also underline the friendship and esteem in which Sri Lanka is held in the world today. This day is also significant as Sri Lanka football celebrates 75 years of football enjoyment and achievement. I say enjoyment because though for the variety of reasons we have failed to reach international stardom, we have maintained a robust and enthusiastic presence in the football permanent of both Asia and the world. Sri Lanka preponderance for cricket may overshadow other sports, but if you travel to provinces, I make bold to say that what you see is lad playing football in the field. I therefore consider it's my responsibility to alter somewhat its look-world image of Sri Lanka football and make it the most popular sports of our island nation. The grassroots program espoused by FIFA, we have embraced fully as was witnessed this morning is at the brand new ground in Ariale in Jaffna, where thousands of children turn up for the colorful program. The FIFA and AFC presidents flew to inaugurate this new ground in the north, which has been built within the scope of the FIFA Goal Project program, which also received tremendous support from the Embassy of Federal Republic of Germany. We thank you for your generosity. This effort mirrors the new initiatives that Sri Lanka football is taking with a sound technical program that covers grassroots, youth, senior national, coaches, women's and referees, as well as football administrators and partners, all rallying around us to transform Sri Lanka into a formidable football nation. Our goal is the SAP championship in the midterm and Asian challenges in the long term. We shall be realistic and get that job done first. It is indeed very gratifying to note and experience the incredible support we are receiving from many quarters. His Excellency President Mahinda Rajapaksa renewed his assurance to support football development when the football leaders met him this morning. The Honorable Minister of the Sport and his ministry officials has been a tower of strength. The Asian football community, represented by many member associations, have shown sincere friendship and offered innumerable expression of material help, and of course, FIFA and AFC always stand behind us, guiding and channeling valuable resources to help us develop the game and bring its social benefit to our youth. Very soon, we plan to launch what will be the first professional football league in Sri Lanka. On an initiative of Honorable Namal Rajapaksa, an agreement has been reached with the Hambantota Sports Club to launch the Carlton Football League, comprising of 9 provincial teams that will feature Sri Lanka's top football talent. You will see shortly an example on how we wish to engage with the community. The UNAIDS program is one such program with the AFC, one goal program due to take off early next year. My team is also launching today the Football Trust, which will be an independent fund managed by respected trustee to address a special football-related program to benefit to our players, fans, and supporters. Whatever we do, it is not possible to sustain this effort if we do not have the support of well-wishers, commercial sponsors, and corporate partners. The Football Federation was indeed very fortunate to forge a national partnership with Cargill. Thank you very much, Mr. Ranjith Page, the Deputy Chairman of the Cargill, which shall cover the gamut of activities designed to improve the economic status of players and thereby lift local standards. An opportunity to link our 75 football leagues with the 250 strong foot city network across the island is something I believe will be unique in the annals of Sri Lanka football. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our thank Mr. Ranjith Page for his vision and courage is choosing to support football. There have been other partners, notably Dialogue, who have over the years promoted the premier local tournament, the Champions League, and Plenty Foods who have focused on the youth with the Summerposa Trophy competition. We invite others to share our dream to making football the most popular sports in our country, much as it is in the world. Before long, you will see more international games played here because it is the essential ingredient that has been missing, which we will put right very soon. May I make a reference to the Sri Lanka Football Federation family? We are composed of 75 regional leagues. It is by strengthening this part of the whole that we can ensure a sustainable development. Taking football to the provinces can best work that way. We have set a program of a direct financial support to all regional leagues as well as all the Champion Leagues clubs. These resources, I am confident, when properly administered, will bear fruit. We are also recognizing our management structures with the FIFA assistance. A more professional outlook is emerging which augurs well for the sport and its future. Past events compel us to catch up fast. I am personally very committed to this task. In conclusion, I would like to express my gratitude to the FIFA and AFC presidents, as well as all our overseas friends who have taken time of their busy schedule to visit our paradise island and encourage us to give football its due place in Sri Lanka. I have to say something to my chief guest, FIFA president. The FIFA president, FIFA contribution for development of the game for the small country like us has never been small under the leadership of the Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter. We have received US dollar 11.35 to date from FIFA under several schemes, which includes FIFA annual grant, tsunami rehabilitation fund, FIFA bonus payment, etc. We are fortunate to receive these funds because of our president's vision for the game. Vision he had to promote the game globally. Further, we cannot forget the value of the other contribution, not include this contribution from FIFA toward various courses and seminars that really help small associations like us to move with the pace football is developing day by day. We received football from FIFA as donations annually and equipment, and FIFA has conducted coaching courses, referees, football administration, and FIFA grassroots and technical, and FIFA 11 for the health program, FIFA performance program, etc. Millions. And if you really convert these values into Sri Lanka rupees, it is more than 1.5 billion from 1998 to 2014. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter. I am grateful to FIFA President, Mr. Blatter, to initiating all these programs for the game for the world. And at this, I would like to pay special tribute to FIFA President Joseph Blatter. From the time he took office as the President of the FIFA, his vision and direction has been development of a smaller football nation. And now there is recent undertaking in Gampaha, today inauguration in Jaffna, and new project taking shape in Kandy, Dangola, and the first ever artificial turf at Pediris Park, as well as the annual grants. And Sri Lanka, I stand fully behind you and wish you success in the world that is ahead of you. I would also like to extend my gratitude to AFC President Sheikh Salman, accompanying the FIFA President to our country. Your sincere friendship, unassuming character and calming implements inspire up to put our minds to the work that is needed to help our game in Sri Lanka. Thank you very much, Sheikh Salman, our AFC President. It has been short stay, but we hope you take back special memories of the heartwarming renewal of solidarity for the game, for Sri Lanka and the world. And thank you very much. May God bless you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday was December 1st. That is World AIDS Day. Whole world came together to show solidarity towards zero new HIV infection, zero AIDS-related deaths, and zero discrimination. I kindly invite distinguished gathering to wear red ribbon to commemorate World AIDS Day. Okay, football is something more than a sport. That's why we join hands to prevent HIV all over the globe by implementing One Goal or Protect the Goal campaign. I hereby invite Mr. Joseph S. Blatter, FIFA President, and Mr. Sheikh Sant of Asian Football Confederation, and Mr. Ranjith Rodrigo, President Football Federation of Sri Lanka, to sign on the football to launch Protect the Goal campaign here in Sri Lanka. I thank you all and wish you a pleasant evening.
75th anniversary of the Football Federation of Sri Lanka tonight here in Colombo. First of all, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It is a great day for Sri Lanka. It is a great day for Asian football. It is a great day for world football. 75 years. It's more than that, because today we had a very special, emotional part in our festive act of tonight. We went at noon to Jaffna. We went to Jaffna and we have proven that football is there to connect people. Football is there to give to a population emotions and hope. And this was a very great moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been years that FIFA would come back to here, to Sri Lanka, and to go to Jaffna to repair what has been done, the damages, but not only the damages by the tsunami, but the damages by these belligerent activities, for not speaking about the war. And today, finally, we did it. We did it together with the football authorities, and we were happy to be also supported in this case by the German government, represented by its ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just said for the 75th anniversary, but now I ask you to realize that today, to open the technical center in Jaffna, it's a historical part of your country. So let's come back to the celebration of the 75 years. It is called, that is the wedding of diamonds. There are not so a lot of diamonds to be distributed today. There have been so many compliments to be given to FIFA and also to the Asian Football Confederation. I would also give back compliments to the football here in Sri Lanka in times when it was not always very, very easy to be here and to develop the game. But tonight I'm very happy that we have representatives of the central and local governments. We have the mayor of different cities here, and we have the sports minister, Mr. Mahandananda Gamage. All these representatives of the political authorities, they show how it is important, our game of football. It's not only the matter to play the game, it is what football can bring to the society. Football is a school of life. And the school of life, what's that? Football is based on discipline and respect. Football is a combat game, but a combat game in the spirit of fair play. And that's why when the young players that I have witnessed today, hundreds and hundreds of young players, boys and girls, they were starting a program which is called Grassroots Program, where there is a new incentive how to prepare a match, how to warm up, and it's also valid for all footballers, how to warm up. By dancing, in music, this is the, you know, football is rhythm, life is rhythm, football is life. And this we have witnessed today. And this is the future of your country, the future of football in your country. And I'm sure that President Rodrigo and his team, they know that, and they will start now a new development area in this country with the support. Definitely, they have it from FIFA. I'm happy to be here with colleagues of the Executive Committee of FIFA. We have already mentioned the President of the Asian Football Confederation, my colleague Sheikh Salman, but they were also here an oldie, I would say, an oldie not in age, but in service. And this is Moravi Makudi from Thailand, also a member of the Executive Committee of FIFA, and all others which represents football in the different committees in Asia and outside of Asia. And a special welcome to all the representatives of national associations in Asia to witness with me, with FIFA, the 75th anniversary. I would also like to express my welcome to the President of the National Olympic Committee, Mr. Hemasini Fernando, because I'm also an Olympian and football plays a very important part in the Olympic movement. Also, the Olympic movement is not always very happy with football because they say we're a little bit too dominant. You said, Mr. Rodrigo, we want to have football as the #1 in this country. It's done. It's done. It's done. Football is the #1. It's the #1. I spoke with the head of state, His Excellency, this morning. I spoke with different ministers. It is done. I know that you have this wonderful game that was imported by Great Britain, and it's called cricket, and it's a very good game, and I'm fond of it, and we are very happy that this game is here. But let the people kick the ball. Let it kick the ball. Everybody wants to kick it. Let them kick the ball, and you will see. You see, with the neighbors in the north, we are starting now with your big neighbors in the north. I'm speaking about India. We start now a new program, a new development program in football, and in 2017, it's tomorrow, 2017, it's tomorrow, we will organize in India the FIFA's World Cup under 17 for boys. 24 teams will play 52 matches, and it is a challenge. It is a challenge for FIFA. We will not go against this great game, but in India is still there. But it's a challenge. You will see after this competition, definitely the football, association football, will have his place in this big continent that is India. Okay, they start now with a professional league, as you will do it here as well, but it will be this under 17 when it will be staged that will change something. Ladies and gentlemen, I could speak with you, and we could speak together about football, but I just want to give you an example what football can do. Football, you have all witnessed the wonderful World Cup with Germany, the winner. Oh, by the way, Switzerland was just nearby to beat the finalist, which was Argentina. And I know I must be very neutral. And we have a delegation of the diplomatic corps here. And let me abandon my neutrality to welcome especially my ambassador, the Swiss ambassador here, Mr. Volker. You will accept that from, you accept? Thank you, thank you. You don't need to applaud, but I'm happy that he is here. And other representative of embassies, the one of Germany I have already mentioned. Now, I wanted to say what football is doing after this immense World Cup, where all was focused on Brazil and the world was tranquil. It was not so. All television cameras were in Brazil. All television cameras, they were there. But World Cup over, the cameras, they came to the Middle East. And you have seen what has happened in the Middle East in the past. I have to say, for not saying it's crazy, it's sad. It is sad what happened there. But don't forget that in all these countries where there are these belligerent activities, starting in Afghanistan, over Iraq, to go to Lebanon, to Syria, to go to Palestine, they all play football. In all these countries, football is played, and footballers have never be the target. Why? Because football gives this population the emotions they need. The world is so much perturbed, and football gives these emotions. We have had the emotions by the World Cup. This is one part. But now inside this region, football plays a very active social part. And I can tell you, what has happened. It has happened that the youth team of Syria, the under-17, qualified for next year's FIFA World Cup in Chile. Isn't that a proof that football is just more than a game, and we want to be in this game? Having said that, I just want to mention this initiative, have the ball. The ball, what can the ball do? And I was listening to the doctor who has explained what we can do all together with the United Nations, with all those they want to work for a better future. And I'm so happy that such an initiative has been presented today when it comes to football for the 75th anniversary of the Federation of Sri Lanka. I will tell you why. Because FIFA, in the world, we are doing a lot of good things. For the time being, we have a very big project which is now running, and it's called Fight Ebola. 11 against Ebola. Ebola is, you know what happened in Africa. And we are working together with the UN. We are working with the World Health Organization, and the best players and coaches of the world, they participated in a message video to say, let's fight against Ebola. So here we say, okay, we love the ball. We love the ball, and we want to work also for humanitarian activities. Who better than football, with 300 million active participants in the 209 national associations? Who better than the 1.2 billion people with their families, the sixth part of the world population, which is in football? Whoever could better transmit messages for a better future, and why not messages for peace? This is something we shall also think about in the future. When you hear Rodrigo and company, you will make a better football. Think about that football is not only on the field of play, it's also outside of the field of play. Because on the field of play, it is easy or easier to control. Because on the field of play, you have a referee, you have boundaries, and you have a time limit of 90 minutes. But outside of the field of play, no boundaries, no referee, no time limit. So therefore, it's so important when the football is developing in a country, he must be in this country. And I had the opportunity to speak on this item with the Minister of Sports, that sport must be inside the country, and football is the best one. I wouldn't say the best, the most popular, because I will not so immodest to say we are the best. No, we are nearby, but we are not the best. The best will only be when the world will understand that football can participate in the welfare of our planet. Welfare of our planet with discipline, respect, and fair play. If we bring this inside our society, the families, the work, into politics, then this would be the end of a mission I have started exactly 40 years ago, and I will go on. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday again to this wonderful gathering and to this wonderful Federation of Sri Lanka. For the game, for the world, but this time for Sri Lanka. Thank you so much. And now I would like to ask the President of the Federation to receive the official plaque of FIFA for the 75th anniversary for this Football Federation of Sri Lanka. It is a memorability for the future. That's yours.
Every country has its heroes, people of outstanding talent, men and women who by outstanding performance and remarkable achievement adorn our sport and leave standards of excellence which others can only emulate. Thankfully, Sri Lanka has produced two such icons, legends in their own lifetime. Tonight, Sri Lanka football will recognize and pay tribute to these two legendary personalities, one known for his unique skills, pure artistry, and the other for managing games as an exemplary referee and match official. It is my pleasure to invite President FFSL Ranjith Rodrigo, FIFA President Sepp Blatter, and Sheikh Salman, AFC President, to please come up on stage to do the honors for these two unique people. Proceed. The first of our legends is known as the Pele of Sri Lanka, a man who has thrilled football fans by some scintillating runs, dazzling kicks over a span of 25 years. I was a kid who enjoyed that wonderful time. He has captained Sri Lanka, played in many international tournaments, both here and abroad, and played, I think, one of the few to play club football overseas. He has coached the Sri Lanka national team over several years and also served a stint as the Maldivian national team manager. He was adjudged the Football of the Year on 2 occasions and went on to be the first AFC coaching instructor of this country. But it is to Saunders SC that he gave his whole life, coaching them for over 45 years. In the twilight of a remarkable career, he continues to serve the FFSL as advisor to its technical program. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and applaud Sira, as he is known, and Sirisena Master. Let me call on Patinia Durage Sirisena. Will you please come up and receive from President Blatter this special award. And he is someone quiet in demeanor, but very resolute in spirit. That's how I would describe this man who is from Badula. Following an exceptional career as a national footballer, he moved on to football refereeing, graduating before long into the FIFA ranks as an international referee. He is still the only Sri Lankan and first Asian referee to officiate in the World Cup matches, which he did in France in 1998. Following his retirement, he now serves as a FIFA and AFC referee assessor and is chairman of the referees committee of the FFSL. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together again to applaud a fine referee and a great human being, a referee par excellence. Let me introduce Nimal Vikramatunga.
Rise in times when we don't know. Let this be your prayer as we go our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai,
I pray we'll find your light.
a cuore
Sweet dreams are made of things you
ladies and gentlemen, let me invite the President of FFSL, Mr. Ranjith Rodrigo, and Mr. Ranjith Page, the Deputy Chairman of Cargills, on stage to pledge the Football Trust at this 75th anniversary occasion. Mr. Rodrigo, please. Just give a big
To
hand.
President of FIFA, Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter. Ladies and gentlemen, how about putting your hands together to these wonderful figures in the football arena? Yes, indeed.
Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter, the FIFA President, Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa, the AFC President, though he not here, Honorable Mahindanand Alutgamage, the Minister of Sports, the other distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. We have come to the beginning of the end of this masterpiece show for the day and hope this would evolve a new era for football in Sri Lanka in the 75th anniversary year onwards. I also believe that everyone inside this room today have enjoyed every second of it during your short stay here today. I'm particularly overwhelmed to deliver this speech on behalf of our FFSL and the Executive Committee and in front of this large distinguished gathering, particularly in the presence of Mr. Joseph Sepp Blatter, Sheikh Salman and Honorable Mahindanand Alutgamage. Their contributions to the game in Sri Lanka have really helped our dynamic leader, Mr. Ranjith Rodrigo, to accomplish many goals for the game locally in a very short time, spanning to just 20 months since April 2013. It was not an easy passage of 20 months, but was a challenging and painstaking period which he handsomely handled. If not for him, I would not believe that we would have this day today to see both FIFA and AFC presidents with many other leaders in the game gathered here. So, I will take it as my gratitude at this moment to thank FFSL President Mr. Ranjith Rodrigo before anything for his courage, his sense, and for the work he has done as a true president of this organization. As you all are well aware, this banquet is not the only one we had to organize on this memorable day. We were privileged to inaugurate the completed Jaffna Football Training Center in Ariale, Jaffna this morning. Jaffna is a city which was torn apart for nearly 30 years of civil unrest and now has settled in calm. The contribution from both FIFA and the German government to construct a football training center in Jaffna is a great gesture for the game and for the new generation Jaffna Peninsula. With this assistance, we shall definitely look forward to facilitate young kids in the region with better training facilities, activities, and programs to nourish them in football, which is the most desired sport in the north in this country. Celebrating 75 years in style and with the attendance of highest officials from world of football and with other distinguished guests is not an easy task, and many have sweated a lot to materialize what we have experienced during last couple of hours in this room. In fact, it was very challenging at times to take correct decisions and to see us sail smoothly at the beginning organizing this event. Credit should go to the chairman, Mr. Trevor Reckerman, and the other members of the organizing committee for shouldering to such a task which was not an easy one. At the same time, we were pushed and guided by President Rodrigo for the team to achieve the best. It also must be mentioned that the services rendered by all staff members, from minor to senior, and for their contribution for the success of this program both in Jaffna and in Colombo. A big thank must go to all of them for their painstaking efforts to make it a reality. A special thank must go to the SF Command Jaffna, other officials from Sri Lanka Army, and especially I should mention Colonel Vijit Subasinghe for his magnificent contribution along with the other officials from Army and the assistance in many ways to see Jaffna Training Center completed in time. Apart from the efforts from the organizing committee and staff, we entrusted a major portion of this event to event management company with the trust that they would deliver and perform to the total satisfaction of this audience today. I thank Anusha David and her colleagues for the masterpiece we experienced today with valuable coordination from Mr. in Jaffna here in Colombo. At the same time, I wish to thank the management at Taj Samudra Hotel for their wonderful hospitality extended towards our invitees from many countries, and especially to FIFA President and AFC President. Due appreciation also must go to the management and staff at Cinnamon Grand for providing all necessary assistance to FFSL to conduct this event in this beautiful hotel. I also take this opportunity to thank each and every person, organization, or other who have contributed to the success of this event, though I have failed to mention their names here today. I will fail in my duty if I do not thank this audience today. We have representation from FIFA, AFC, and other MAs, executive committee members of FFSL, our principal partners, and other partners, sponsors, the national players, coaches, referees, and the others. We had a remarkable day today for football, which has never been held in this level. We need to raise the level of the game also as we do things in this manner. Nothing is impossible if we have the will. We are fortunate at present to have a dynamic and ambitious leader in Mr. Ranjith Rodrigo, who does things in his own style, but genuinely for the game. I thank him for his courage and enthusiasm and wish him every success to develop football in Sri Lanka. Lastly, I wish to thank Mr. Sepp Blatter, Sheikh Salman, Honorable Mahindanand Alutgamage, and other dignitaries for accepting our invitation to attend this event today. Thank you and wish you good luck and a safe journey back. God bless you.